Wondering where to find the best places to eat in Madrid? We've rounded up our favorite cafes, tapas bars, and restaurants for every meal. Breakfast, brunch, lunch, and dinner. With tips on what to order, what prices to expect, and a few local secrets about Spanish dining culture that'll make your experience even better. Before we get started, make sure to check the description after the video to download our free interactive map with all the places we mention and even more of our favorite spots around Madrid. We keep it updated every month so you'll always have the latest recommendations. Madrileños eat late, really late compared to what most of us are used to. Breakfast in Madrid can be any time up until around 10 or 11 a.m. and brunch, though not a traditional Spanish meal, has become popular in recent years thanks to social media. And it usually starts around 11 and overlaps with lunch. Lunch usually starts around 2 p.m. and dinner doesn't get going until about 9:30 or 10 p.m. That's when the city really comes alive. If you show up at 7 thinking you're being early and clever, not quite. The restaurant might be open, but you'll probably be the only one there. And we've learned this the awkward way. Most kitchens don't reopen for dinner until around 8 p.m. And between lunch and dinner, many places keep their bar open, but stop serving food. You can still get a drink or a small snack, just not the full menu. Pro tip, if there's somewhere you really want to eat, make a reservation. Tables go fast. This is one of the 15 things we talk about in this video here, so definitely go watch it after this. Even people that have been living in Madrid for years say they've learned something new from that video, so make sure you don't miss it. First, let's talk about churros con chocolate. Churros and chocolate are a Spanish classic because they're simple, crispy, and perfect for dipping in the city's famously thick, almost pudding-like hot chocolate. In Madrid, you'll find two types of churros, the thick ones, called porras, and the thin classic ones, just called churros. The porras are more chewy on the inside with a slightly crisp outside, perfect for dipping into the thick hot chocolate. The thinner churros are more crispy on the outside with a soft, doughy inside, often served in a bunch and great for dipping into sugar or chocolate, of course. Both are delicious, so it really just depends on what you're in the mood for. A popular spot for churros in Madrid is Chocolatería San Ginés. It's near Sol in Pasadizo de San Ginés, a charming little alley with cafes and an old bookshop. They've been serving churros con chocolate since 1894. It's usually busy because it's so well known, but they have several adjoining spaces so you can almost always find a table, even if you have to wait a few minutes. If you'd rather skip the wait, you can order from the takeaway only counter and walk toward Plaza Mayor or the Royal Palace. There are also a few other great spots for churros nearby and in the area, like 1902 or Valor. We also really like the churros and chocolate at Restaurante Ultramarinos Quintín in the Salamanca neighborhood. The chocolate is thick and rich, and the restaurant's decor is beautiful. It used to be a market, and they've kept many of the original details, which gives it such a unique vibe. Pan con tomate, or tostada con tomate, is a classic Spanish breakfast that literally means bread with tomato. You'll find some version of it in almost any cafe or bar. It's simply grated tomato on toasted bread with olive oil and salt, and sometimes with jamón serrano on top. It's simple but delicious. If you want to try it, just search pan con tomate on Google Maps, and you'll see plenty of spots in Madrid. So pick one that calls you and has good reviews. A popular option is Rodilla, a Spanish coffee shop chain known for its breakfast items, pastries, and creative sandwich combinations. La Mistral looks like a modern, stylish bookstore from the outside, but it hides a little secret. Downstairs, there's a cozy cafe surrounded by books and film-themed decor. The menu isn't big, but they have plenty of coffee options and a few pastries. We tried the pistachio latte and it was delicious. The staff were friendly and the whole place feels a bit like a hidden book club. If you're near Sol, it's a great spot to grab a coffee and maybe pick up a book. Mansilla, Libros y Café is a cozy coffee bar in La Latina that sells secondhand books, though it's not really a bookstore. The space has lots of comfy corners and vintage decor, and the staff wear vintage aprons. The menu is made from fabric and recycled paper with cute little drawings. They offer pastries, cakes, specialty coffees, teas, open toast, and yogurt bowls. We tried the rose latte and the crostata and brownie. The latte was delicious, and the pastries were good, though not amazing. Although we definitely recommend coming here for the vibe, the decor, and the coffee. We didn't try the open toast, but people in the reviews seem to love them. This place has good coffee. Really great breakfast options like the melted burrata on warm toast drizzled with honey. However, they also serve tostada con tomate y jamón, avocado toast, pastries and yogurt bowls, and things like sangria, vermut, which we'll talk more about later, and cheese boards. This place is laptop friendly and tons of people come here to work, so if this is a business trip or whether you need to get some work done during your trip, this is a perfect option. Close by, you can walk around and see incredible street art, especially in Embajadores Street. That's where all the good ones are. So if this is something you're interested in, definitely come to this area. Bon Madrid is a small but gorgeous cafe with a sophisticated vintage vibe. They have the most beautiful cups and plates, and everything we ordered was delicious. We highly recommend the cappuccino and the violet cake. But to be honest, everything looks amazing. You can buy really unique gifts here too. The shelves are full of games, books, candles. Just keep in mind this place is quite popular and only has 3 tables, so go early. Otherwise, they do have a section in the front for takeaway. It's a great place to come if you're planning on visiting the Prado Museum, as it's only a 5-minute walk away. Balbisiana is a cafe known for its pastries and cakes, which you can even order for special occasions to pick up or have delivered. The branding is beautiful and we love the soft, sophisticated vibe every time we visit. They make great coffee and we highly recommend the pistachio and white chocolate tart. They also sell pre-made picnic breakfast or brunch boxes, perfect to order in advance on their website and enjoy in Retiro Park. They have several locations, but our favorite is the one near Retiro on Calle Velázquez. If you're staying in the Chamberí area, definitely try Alma Nomad Bakery. Everything they sell is freshly baked and made with sourdough and organic products. We tried the tomato, spinach and mozzarella quiche and it was so creamy and rich. We really enjoyed it. They of course also sell good coffee. Just a heads up, this place is mainly for takeaway and only has a small counter with some bar stools, so it's a great option if you just want to grab something quick on the go that is also delicious. Aux Merveilleux de Fred is a French bakery from Lille that's now all over Europe, including Madrid. They're famous for their small meringue desserts that come in all sorts of flavors like cherry, salted caramel, or white chocolate and melt in your mouth. They also make incredibly soft brioche buns with chocolate chips that come fresh out of the oven all day. Every shop feels elegant with vintage-style mirrors, marble counters, and a huge crystal chandelier, which is a staple in every shop. It makes it feel more like a Parisian salon than a bakery. Zenith Brunch and Cocktails is originally from Porto, Portugal, and now has 2 locations in Madrid, just a short walk away from each other, close to Gran Via. We love this place. It's one of our go-to brunch spots in the city. The menu has lots of Portuguese-inspired dishes like francesinha pancakes, prego rolls, and port wine drinks. Last time we went, we ordered the Zenith port, which usually comes with white port, orange juice, mango, passion fruit, and lemon juice. But we tried the mocktail version with kombucha instead of port. We've had both, and honestly, they're equally delicious. We also had the banoffee pancakes. The caramel was amazing, and the eggs Benedict with bacon. The bacon was crispy, the bread was fresh, but the sauce could have been a bit better. We also recommend the shakshuka, the francesinha, and the Oreo pancakes with Oreo ice cream. Pro tip: ask for the Nutella instead of banana cream. It's a game changer. The decor was beautiful, the service is always great, and the staff are super friendly. It's easily one of our favorite brunch spots in Madrid. Federal Café has been in Madrid for years now and it's become a local favorite for brunch lovers. Their menu has everything from pancakes and burgers to eggs Benedict and good coffee. Our favorites are the pancakes, especially the ones with berry compote and the ones topped with fresh mango. And the beef burger with lettuce, smoked cheese, and tomato chutney served with a peppery sweet potato mash. That's surprisingly good. We also recommend adding their grilled halloumi on the side and putting it on the burger. It makes it even better. The eggs Benedict are tasty, but the portion's on the smaller side, so maybe skip it if you're really hungry and not planning to order more. They also do great iced lattes. There are a few locations around Madrid, all with a clean, minimal style, but our favorite is the one on Calle Serrano because of the beautiful surrounding area. The Fix Café is a coffee shop known for its specialty coffee, pastries, and tasty brunch with lots of vegan-friendly options. We really enjoyed the English breakfast, which comes in a classic and a vegetarian version, both with sourdough bread, grilled tomato, baked beans, and mushrooms. The classic also includes bacon and sausage, while the vegetarian comes with avocado and spinach. You can also order extra sides. So what we like to do is to order the vegetarian one and then add sausage or bacon, or both. For something sweet, the peanut butter blondie is a must. If you want to try a hotel brunch in Madrid, there are plenty that welcome everyone, even if you're not staying there. The fancy options include the Four Seasons at Dani Brasserie and Rosewood Villa Magna, both offering Sunday brunches from 1 to 4 p.m. around 120 to 150 euros, with full buffets and a la carte options as well. The Wellington Hotel is another great pick in the Salamanca area called Brunch del Wellington, slightly more affordable at about 85 euros from 12:30 to 4 p.m. And Bless Hotel, for 49 euros, has its stylish brunch society on weekends from 1 to 4 p.m. Always make sure to make a reservation in advance, as these hotels are very popular and can sometimes have waiting lists. And speaking of hotels, we've listed a bunch of great hotels you can stay at in Madrid for every budget in the blog post. Link is in the description if you're interested. Before we make our way to lunch, let's talk about La Hora del Vermut. La Hora del Vermut is a local tradition in Madrid before lunch, usually from around noon to 2 p.m. on the weekends. People meet for a glass of vermouth, usually served with an orange slice and sometimes an olive. It's a relaxed social moment before sitting down for the main meal. If you haven't tried vermouth, it's sweet, slightly spiced, and delicious, one of our favorite drinks to order in Madrid. Definitely consider taking part in this tradition when visiting Madrid. First of all, if you're traveling on a budget, local spots in Madrid offer what's called a Menú del Día, and honestly, it's one of the best food hacks in Spain. It's basically a set lunch menu where you get a starter, a main, dessert, or coffee, plus bread and a drink, all for about the same price you'd normally pay for just one main and a drink. If this sounds interesting to you, keep your eyes peeled for places that have a Menú del Día sign. A lot of them announce it on a board outside the restaurant. If you feel like something healthy, filling, and delicious, Honest Greens serve fresh, healthy food made with natural ingredients. No additives or processed stuff, but so delicious and full of flavor. Their menu is seasonal and includes many options, all inspired by Mediterranean, Asian, and Middle Eastern flavors. You order at the counter, then you're given a number and they bring the food to you. Our favorite things to order that are always available are the piri piri chicken, the hot honey halloumi, the herb tofu, and their garden bowls in general are really good. Definitely order the Ben's sweet potato fries with beetroot ketchup and alioli. They're honestly so good. They also have water infused with different fruits and teas, no added sugar with free refills. There are many locations and we've added them all to the map, but our favorite ones are the one in Velázquez and the two on either end of Gran Via. Lateral is a popular modern Spanish restaurant in Madrid. It's the kind of place where you can order a few plates for the table and try a bit of everything, like croquetas, patatas bravas, and our favorites, the ensaladilla rusa, a creamy Spanish potato salad with tuna and mayo, and the chicken tenders, which were juicy on the inside and perfectly crispy on the outside. They even make their own vermut here, and it's seriously good. The desserts are also worth trying. The cheesecake and the lemon meringue tart were both delicious. Even if the portions are on the smaller side, we'll admit the prices are a little high for the portions you get, but the food is good and the atmosphere makes it worth it. There are many locations across Madrid, but our favorite is the one we recently found in Arturo Soria. For classic Spanish food in a beautiful, stylish setting, definitely book a table at Castizo. They've got a few locations, like the one by the Four Seasons, but our favorite is the one in Serrano, because in case you haven't noticed, we love this area of Madrid, called Barrio de Salamanca. It has 2 floors, the top floor being a loft style looking over the bar area. We recommend trying the tortilla española, morcilla, which is blood sausage, pimientos de padrón, little grilled green peppers, and the crispy pig's ear. Lamucca is a casual family dining style restaurant in Madrid that serves a mix of Spanish and international food. We come here a lot, mainly for their pizzas. The black pizza with activated charcoal is our favorite. Their patatas bravas are also some of the best we've had in Madrid. Definitely worth ordering. We usually get the ensalada verdísima to share too. It's a fresh green salad with avocado, edamame, spinach, cucumber, and other veggies. There are several Lamucca locations around the city, and while the menus are mostly the same, a few dishes vary. Our favorites are the ones in Serrano, Plaza de España, and Chamberí. Juana la Loca is a chic, modern tapas bar, popular spot to get delicious tortilla española, Spanish omelette, and pinchos, which are basically individual-sized portions of different dishes. We were told that the tortilla with caramelized onions was one of the best in Madrid, so expectations were high, and it didn't disappoint. It was delicious, definitely one of the best we've had. The oxtail was exceptional as well, soft, tender, and rich in flavor. They have many delicious options on their menu. And what we love the most is how they took more traditional Spanish dishes and gave them their own spin, with some dishes inspired by food from other countries. The decor is sophisticated, classic Spanish with a modern twist, and the service was excellent. Café de Oriente is a beautiful Spanish restaurant in Plaza de Oriente, right by the Royal Palace. The place is decorated in a cozy Art Nouveau style and looks especially beautiful at Christmas. This restaurant is great for any meal of the day actually, since they serve coffee and have a great breakfast menu. So if the morning works better for your itinerary, it's still worth coming. However, we really like the vibe here for dinner, with the palace all lit up outside, and their regular menu has delicious options. We highly recommend the oxtail dish, rabo de toro in Spanish, and the torrijas for dessert. Torrijas are traditional Spanish dessert similar to French toast, made from slices of stale bread soaked in milk, dipped in egg, and then fried, usually spiced with cinnamon and covered in a warm honey syrup. When we travel in Europe, we often try one of Big Mama's restaurants in the city, and Madrid has 3, Belmondo, Villa Capri, and Circolo Popolare. They all serve classic Italian food with a modern twist and really affordable prices. The decor is eclectic, European, whimsical, and cozy, though each location has its own vibe. The menus are similar, with small differences to match each place's style. We love many things on the menu, but you can't go wrong with any of their pizzas or anything with truffle. For couples, the homemade spaghetti served on a pecorino cheese wheel brought to your table is a must-try. Make sure to book in advance as all 3 spots fill up quickly. Piantao is an Argentinian steakhouse in Madrid known for high-quality meat cooked over real fire. The grill is in the dining room so you can see and smell everything being made. They serve a variety of cuts and their meat is aged for flavor. They also serve empanadas, sausages, and amazing sides like the cheesy stuffed potato with sour cream and chives. It's incredible. Drinks come with a small amuse-bouche, usually a shot of delicious vegetable soup that keeps you wanting more, and their bread bowl with smoked butter is also a must. The atmosphere is warm and stylish, the staff are professional, and the wine list has plenty of Argentinian options. There are 2 locations, in Legazpi and Chamberí. Prices are on the higher side, but it's worth it for a nice dinner or special night out. If you like steak and want an authentic Argentinian experience in Madrid, this is the place to go. La Bistroteca is a restaurant that serves gourmet-style burgers, and we were seriously blown away by how delicious the food was and how kind and professional the staff were. For a starter, the nachos were a highlight, some of the best we've ever had in Madrid. The burgers were delicious, especially the chicken burger with crispy and juicy fried chicken, parmesan mayo, honey, truffle, and coleslaw. We also love the La Palma burger, inspired by ingredients and dishes from the Canary Islands, which actually won an award for the best gourmet burger in Spain in 2021. We definitely recommend checking it out. Just be sure to book ahead because it fills up fast. There are 2 locations very close to each other, so make sure you don't go to the wrong one. For a drink before or after dinner, Madrid has many incredible rooftop bars with views of the city. We've added a bunch on the pinned map. If you want to try great tapas in Madrid, food markets are one of the best ways to do it. There are lots of markets like Mercado de San Antón or Mercado de San Ildefonso, but our favorite one for the look and feel is Mercado de San Miguel. It's a beautiful historic market near Plaza Mayor with glass walls and architecture from 1916. Inside you'll find stalls serving tapas, fresh seafood, Spanish wines, and sweet treats. It's very popular, so it can get busy, but it's definitely worth visiting for both the food and the atmosphere. Thank you for watching. We hope this video gives you plenty of ideas of where to go, what to order, and how to enjoy the local dining culture like a true Madrileño. If you try any of these spots, let us know in the comments which one was your favorite. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more travel tips and guides. Safe travels!